Hi, my name's Nolen, and I think I've been a member of Salem, I'm not sure exactly how long, but probably going on 30 or 31 years, something like that. We came when my daughter was just a pup, as it were, and both our children were raised here at Salem. And one of the things that I love about Salem is the kids and watching them grow up. And simple things like seeing their reaction when you tell them they're running in the hallway and they look at you like you're some teacher at school, and then they realize you're not, and they're like, well, I don't have to pay attention to him. But I really enjoy that, and I get tagged a lot for cooking. I enjoy that. We have a real good time carrying on in the kitchen and trying to stay out of trouble. And of course, today was Hymn Sunday, so of course you get to have your shot at picking a hymn to sing. It was always nice, and I know the older members will remember Elizabeth Heinmuller, who ran the Sunday school for years and years and years, and was such a friendly, wonderful person. And they came up through the Sunday school. I taught, hard to believe, but I taught third grade Sunday school for about 3 years. Pastor Whetstone got a little upset with me when he visited the class one year, and we were playing Bible Hangman with the grand prize if you won the contest of your choice of any car in the parking lot. He didn't think that was too beneficial. And the kids didn't care anyhow, so but they ended up picking their own cars. So and I can remember, and I know my daughter's not the only one, but when there's a baptism and the girls are of that age and they come stand at the back of the church, and the next thing you know is, gee, there goes my dress up over my head, and you're like, oh no. Or they'd have the children's time, and whoever was doing the sermon was sitting there talking, and the next thing you hear is some small voice going, you know what? And you're like, wait a minute, that's my daughter. Now what's she going to say? And it's we're having a party at our house. You're like, oh. But it's always been interesting, and I've enjoyed the children especially. It's like everybody else's kids. And the parents, I don't understand in a way why parents get so upset at their small children, because we've all had kids and we enjoy the kids who really, they have a hard time sitting in church, and it's hard for them. I can understand that. But meanwhile, the parents are like, sit still and be quiet. And you're like, oh, please, cut the kids some slack, They're kids. The pastors have been wonderful. Now, Dave, by comparison with Ed, probably doesn't rock back and forth on his feet as much as Ed did when he gave the benediction. So I kind of missed that in a way, to see if you were in the rhythm of the benediction. But the sermons are always interesting, and they try to apply it to our daily lives. Makes it a challenge, but it's good guidance. Of course, the big question, I think it's been on, Ed put it on 2 or 3 different exams along the way over the years, and I've never really gotten an answer, and I don't think anybody really honestly knows. It's just how many tile are in that mosaic up there. I'm sure they probably haven't even counted the ones on the doors, It's like it's different. You don't expect that in a church, or at least not a Lutheran church. I try to attend men's prayer breakfast on a regular basis, but I don't always make it. And I have a lot of difficulty with it because of my heart condition. I should probably eat the oatmeal, but I'm not really wild about what they do with the oatmeal, because they put fruit in it, like peaches and apples, and I don't know what they put in it at Christmas time, but it was red like it was cranberries or something, and it's like, to me, cranberries are like zucchini. Let's see if we can find another use for them so we can get rid of them. I don't believe in making bread out of zucchinis, and I don't believe putting cranberries in oatmeal is the answer either. So I end up eating toast with jam, except for the occasional, probably once every 2 or 3 months, when it's like, oh look, sausage, gravy, and biscuits, that'd be good. And it's not on your diet, but you do it anyhow, and then you've got to walk extra. I walk about 3 hours a week, so it works out to be about 9 or 10 miles a week. I used to walk hour and a half a day, so you end up doing about 25 miles a week, but I've cut back. The doctor said I only really needed to walk 3 hours a week, so that's all. It's like, why bother, you know?